A one-act play exploring blackness, southern queerness, and the fine art of drag.
At the Wake of a Dead Drag Queen uses storytelling, drama, and drag to explore the narratives that we construct for ourselves. Terry Guest joins us with more. Terry, thanks for being here.
I'm so happy to be here.
We got to start with congratulations. I mean,
Yeah.
you're getting great reviews for this. This is a piece that you've written, and it's a very personal story for you, and you also star in it. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's called At the Wake of a Dead Drag Queen. I'll say it again, it's a long title.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
Wake of a Dead Drag Queen. It is a one-act play that is about my Uncle Anthony, who died of AIDS in 2005. And when he died, I always had this inkling that I wanted to explore his story. He was a drag queen who lived and worked in small town Georgia. And so fast forward 10 years, I wrote a play. And here we are 20 years after his death, still performing it, still saying his name and still telling his story.
And what a beautiful way to keep his legacy, his name on the lips of others,
Yeah.
and then you embodying his story up there on stage. But this is not the first time you've had a go at this. You've done this production before, but now you're revisiting it. Tell us why it was important timing for that to happen and what sort of changed with this iteration of it.
Yeah, so we did the show, the Story Theater, who's producing the production now, did this show in 2019. And if you can imagine, there have been quite a few changes since 2019. A couple of big ones. One, the Story Theater since then has produced more theater. We've learned a lot more. We have some more resources. So we said, let's go back to one of our favorite productions and do it with a little bit more wisdom and a little bit more money. And then the second reason is that when I first wrote it, I was 25 years old. And I was writing based on the memory of my uncle who died when he was 35. Well, now I am 35 and I understand him so much better and I understand the play that I wrote better. And it feels so full circle to be back.
Look at this. And you told us just before we came on air that you're the one doing your makeup. You're getting yourself ready. I mean, talk about that experience, just being a part of this. Like you said, 10 years later from the original, even that has gotten so much more dramatic in its looks.
Yeah, I know. I mean, look, I'm still working on the makeup now. So even
It looks amazing. What are you talking about?
If the pictures you're seeing now, by the time you buy tickets to see the show, it'll be even better. But it's been so fun gaining the new skill. And it really, again, it connects me to my uncle. I feel like I look a little bit like him when I'm in the makeup. I feel him. I feel his spirit inhabiting the Raven Theater.
Have you had family members that have had the opportunity to see it? And what has their response been?
My mom saw the last production. She's not going to be able to make it up here, unfortunately, but she loved it. And I was so scared because I have made up things. I've used my imagination.
Artistic license.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always say that it's like I thought I was writing my uncle's story, and what I've come to realize is that he and Terry were both in that character. And the first time I did the show, I was really trying to pretend to be my uncle. And this time I feel like both Anthony and Terry are standing in the spotlight together.
What do you hope people, not just your family, but anyone coming to watch, takes away from that, the lessons that you're kind of teaching throughout the play?
Yeah, well, okay. One thing is I know it's talking about HIV, it's talking about AIDS, it's talking about life being poor and black in the South, but it is a fun show, and it's funny, and it's imaginative, and colorful, and fabulous, honey. There's glitter, there's boas, there's feathers. So I hope that people come, and I hope that they just, on a simple level, they have a good time. And then I also hope, as they're walking out of the doors, they're thinking about their own lives and the joy that life is.
Well, it's obviously resonated with a lot of people, including very important critics. You've gotten very good reviews. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel terrible. No, of course it's great.
Why did it love me?
But is the pressure on from that? Or are you feeling like, okay, great, I'm understood. They're getting it.
It's funny. I feel like regardless of what reviewers say, I mean, I'm thankful that they enjoy the show, but the thing that really, really makes me feel proud is looking out in the audience and seeing all of the people who have come to see the show and seeing their smiling faces and them wiping the tears away at the end. And that makes me the most proud and excited.
And this is just one part of your many accolades in your career, and you're now working on a musical as well. When can we expect this?
Good question. So I'm writing a musical called Nightbirds, and it's part of the New Stages residency with the Goodman Theater. And Nightbirds is about a drag queen named William Dorsey Swan who worked and had through these secret drag balls in the late 1800s in Washington, D.C. Yes, he's formerly enslaved, and was formerly enslaved.
Yeah.
And it's an incredible story. We're using house and disco music. Baby, it's gonna be a good time.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
So you're gonna be doing the duck walk and singing all at once?
Ooh, well, I'm not gonna be in that one. I'm gonna be in the audience going.
Okay, there we go. All right. Terry, thank you so much for being with us. At the Wake of a Dead Drag Queen is at the Raven Theater through May 18th. For tickets and more information, just head to thestorytheater.org or find them on Instagram.
Thanks so much.